Hi everyone, if you have achy knees that has been bothering you for a while and it keeps coming back no matter what you do, this is the class for you. We're going to create blood flow and activate the limbs to flush out stagnant energy and excessive fluid or water on your legs to help you get moving more safely. So we're going to check what's the reason behind of your knees, and you will know it right away. So I want you to extend your legs. We're going to just check your mobility, and then we're going to check your strengths a little bit later. So open your legs, open your feet larger than hip distance. Don't do anything, don't use kneecap, don't use the quad muscles yet, and place your hands back, support your spine, elongate the spine, relax your legs. Open your feet to the side and bring the both toes in. Just feel the rotation. So always there's one side is more relaxed than other side. So pay attention to your knees, pay attention to your ankles. Even though this is a movement that coming from the hip joints, I want you to check your hip mobility. So everything is connected. Open your toes to the side, your feet to the side, and then bring your toes together. Check if one of the knee is getting activated than the other. Try to relax and try to just check the range of motion. Inhale again. Exhale. Good job. Relax and bring your feet closer this time, legs closer. Okay. And I want you to bend the right knee. See how much you can bend your right knee. Maybe you can bring your right knee closer, or maybe you're here and extend. Okay, let's do it to the left side. So now we're checking the knee mobility, knee joint mobility. So bring the left heel towards the left heel. Check. Let's check one more time. So bend the knee, right knee in. Maybe you're here, maybe you're here. No matter where you are, just check the mobility on your knee. Extend. Let's do left side. Extend. Don't round the back, because rounding the back is going to create a little bit more space in the hip joints to bring your knee back a little bit more. So we're going to block the hips. We don't want to move the hips. I just want you to check the knee mobility. Inhale, right knee back. Exhale. Inhale, left knee back, and exhale. Now we know the distance. Which knee is bending a little bit more, which knee is bending a little bit less, right? And then let's check the ankle mobility. Just sit and check your ankle position. So some of the people is naturally ankles outside, and then feet little bit in, toes inwards, right? So let's check. Observe your body. This is the moment that you give attention to your body. Okay. From there, I want you to point your toes, hands back, spine long again. Point the toes and try to bring the big toes same line as your inner knee. Same level. Try to bring it. Do you feel pain there? Okay, relax. Okay, now bring your toes towards your hips or towards your knees. Flex the toes. Feel and observe the range of motion on your ankles. One side is easier than the other. Okay, relax. So now we know that how much rotation we have in the hip joints, how much rotation we have on the knee, and how much rotation we have on the ankles. From there, we're going to create a little bit more blood flow by mobilizing the hip joints, knee joints, and ankles. So bend the knee, right knee, and open your right knee to the side. Maybe you're here. Okay, it doesn't matter. And then close it, extend again. Bend the right knee, open it to the side, close and extend. Right knee, open, close, and extend. Inhale, open, close, and extend. Last time, inhale, open, close, and extend. Good job. Now let's go to the left side. Bend the left knee, open to the side, bring it in, and extend. Maybe you are hearing the cracking sound on the knees and on the hips. Inhale, bend, exhale, open. Inhale, bring it in, exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good job. So we're going to relax a little bit the hip joints, knee joints, and ankle joints. Again, once more. So they're ready for what's to come. So we're going to strengthen after this. Before that, okay, why you have a pain, why you have restriction on your knees, because lots of tension is there. Okay, you have to really prepare your body mindfully, carefully. So you always have to start with this kind of warm-ups. Again, so I want you to bend the both knees this time. Open your both knees to the side and just clap or shake your knees up and down. Maybe you're here, okay, it doesn't matter, just shake. Not too vigorously, just gently. Okay, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, bring your both knees back and extend the legs. Okay, I want you to bend the right knee, left knee, extend. This is the last hip, knee, and ankle mobility. Warm up. I think it's more hip and knee mobility. Warm ups. Okay, extend. Now we're going to warm up a little bit to ankles so they're ready for some strengthening work. Because knees are joints, they don't strengthen. We cannot strengthen the knees because they don't have muscles. So we have to rely on the surrounding muscles. So we have to strengthen the surrounding muscles. But before that, we always have to start with the warm-ups. Now I want you to point the toes and flex the toes maximum. Inhale, point the toes, flex the toes maximum. Inhale, don't force. Maximum doesn't mean force. Just as much as you can means. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax. This seems nothing, but if you do this every day morning and when you're going to bed before sleep, I promise you in 7 days you will already feel the difference, because we're going to flush out stagnant or excess fluid around your knees. Maybe your knee is swollen, maybe your knees are stuck, right? So we have to always mobilize a little bit. So now we're going to get into strengthening. This is the beginner friendly class to guide you step by step to build the strengths that you need. You have to do it step by step. This is the very soft, gentle way to heal the chronic pain. So you don't need medication, you don't need anything, but just the breath and the mindful movements. So this is what I teach in my private classes, step by step. Now, I want you to point to right toes maximum that you can. Stay here. Can you not activate the kneecap? Let it activate itself, but don't concentrate on the knee. Just point the toes and relax. Point the toes, right toes. Exhale, relax. Point the toes. Exhale, relax. Now I want you to flex the toes, maximum. Flex the toes, and if you can, please, again, don't concentrate on your knees. Concentrate on what's happening on the toes and the calves. Relax. Inhale. Maybe quad muscles is getting activated. Concentrate on somewhere else and exhale. Inhale. exhale. Very gentle activation, okay? So let's go to the left side. Point the left toes as much as you can and relax. Point the toes. Relax. Point the toes, left toes, and relax. Now I want you to flex the toes maximum and activating calves and concentrate on the quad activation. Relax. Point the toes. Maybe your heel is lifting naturally. Relax. Point the toe, flex the toes, and relax. Good job. So we're going to do the both sides together now. So point the toes, stay here for 3, concentrating on the ankles. 2 and 1, relax. And flex the toes, maybe your heels off the mat, heels are off the mat naturally. Quads engage, relax. 2 more times each. Point the toes again. Relax. Flex the toes, maybe kneecap activated a little bit, but not too much. Don't concentrate on that. I know that more I say that, more you're going to concentrate. But if you're mindful, you will try to not to concentrate. Relax. Point the toes last time. Point, 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 point. Ankles are working very hard. And flex the toes. Good job. Relax. Okay, now I want you to come to hands and knees position. So I'll teach you how to come to hands and knees position from the sitting position if you have a knee pain. So this is also you can add into your daily practice so that it can help you create a little bit more mobility and then flush out a little bit stagnant fluid or water around your knee joint. So open your feet large, push into your hands and kind of squat position. From there transition into squat with the heels off the mat. So if you cannot do this one, already practice this one. So how to practice this one is just try to lift yourself up. If it's painful here, just come back to previous movements and do it again and again for 7 to 21 days to be able to do this. Okay, and then now I want you to place your knee down, lift your hips up, hips forward, squeeze your little bit glute muscles. Okay, sit back again, hands down, lift the knees and try to bring your heels as closer as to the mat, and you can round the back. Again, we're going to repeat a few more times. Knees down and extending through the hip flexors, pushing the hips a little bit forward, engaging through the glutes, activating a little bit the quads, and hands down, sit back on the heels and lift the knee. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, lift yourself up, push the pubic bone, activate the glutes. Inhale here and exhale, sit back, hands down, knee up. Inhale, mindfully exhale. Inhale here, push the pubic bone. Exhale, sit back, hands down, knee up. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, kneeling position, push the pubic bone forward, squeeze the glutes. Inhale here. Exhale, hips down, hands down, knees up. Okay, from there, so maybe you're here, heels are lifted, don't worry. So I want you to just lift yourself up like this, okay? So we're going to practice this one again. Bend the knee, knees down, and lift your upper body a little bit, okay? Now, when this motion, see everything is active. Your ankles are getting stretched and strengthened at the same time. Your calves are getting stretched and strengthened because when you want to pull back yourself up, so this is the muscles that you need also, quads and glutes. Everything is working. In this simple posture, you can already feel the difference in just 7 to 21 days. Okay, and lift yourself up. This here maybe. Hands down and lift the hips up and creating a little bit more blood flow, activating limbs, activating calves. Okay, this is very gentle postures. Anyone can do it. Anyone can repeat. So we're not doing any crazy deep squats or something, because there's always your hand is supporting you. Lift. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale. You will love it. You will love this practice if you are a complete beginner. If you need like a little bit more intense classes, I will put the link just beside this video. Okay, come up, relax, extend back your knees. Okay, now we're going to just heat our hands. Okay, put it on your knees. Inhale, maybe closing the eyes down. And exhale, sending positive energy towards our knees. Letting them know that we're taking care of them. They can relax. They can let go of whatever they're holding. Let's go and heat our hands once more. Inhale. And hands on your knees and feel the heat on your knees. Feel the sensation. Great. Release the hands. So we're done with the practice. As I said, what's important is to create the blood flow and activate the limbs to flush out the stagnant fluid or excess fluid around your knees, and also excess water that we store in the bodies, in the legs, is going to help you relieve chronic pain. First thing is to always create a mobility. You don't need complicated practices. You only need to come back again and again to practice the basics, to let your body and let your nervous system to calm down, so your body can truly start or begin to heal. I hope that you're feeling a little bit lighter on your knees and the feeling a little bit, okay, now my knees can finally move better a little bit. Come back to any time to this practice when you need, 7 to 21 days, and thank me later. I hope that this video helped you. If you liked the video, please like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can reach out to more people like you who need a therapeutic step-by-step yoga to get them started with their healing journey. Thank you so much again. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.